What up, guys? It's Grumpy Jeff here with another Raid Shadow Legends video. We are looking at Archmage Hellmut. He is finally out. He is finally obtainable. There are 66 reviews in, and they are looking pretty good so far. No clan boss, no force keep, no Fire Knight's castle, but other than that, he's looking pretty darn good across the board. His skills, I have playtested him a little bit. I was playing him last night. I went ahead and played him unbooked. He does manage to hit his A2 pretty consistently with the stuns and the turn meter control, but then I went ahead and I walked books into him, so I did not have to waste my one last book. I saved one book by walking them in. As you can see here, we pretty much had to throw in a ton of books to get all this, unfortunately, but I would recommend walking them in, trying to avoid as much as possible the A1, but you do not have to book him. Let me get that straight. You do not have to book him. He's not a champion that you have to book to get this. If he doesn't hit the stun, he does take away 20% of their turn meter as long as you have high accuracy. So if you're a free-to-play player or anything like that, don't book him. Save your books. There are other champions out there that have to be booked in order to have any utility, and they're great when they are. So, I mean, unless he's your one champion and you really, really want to see that stun and he's going to be your main stun guy and you want to put him in stun gear and all that kind of stuff, then fine, go ahead, throw the books in there. Masteries, don't necessarily need them. You just don't need them. If you want to see my build here, I'll just slowly click through the set there. Just went for a little bit of crit rate, making sure you can hit. Went for some speed, obviously. It's all speed set stuff. He's very, very arena-based champion. Remember, his passive means he doesn't suffer any decrease in turn control, so they can't steal anything. So if you're going up your Larissas or anything like that, you're not going to have to worry about it too much. Kind of get caught up on that. We'll go over the skills real quick. His A1 is attacks one enemy, fills this turn meter by 10%, fills the turn meter by 20 if the attack is critical. So he's just making himself move and go faster. His time slip basically attacks one enemy, also attacks all other enemies if the first attack is critical. Each hit has a 50% chance of placing that stun, buffed up to 75. Debuff for one turn after attacking, decreases the turn meters of each enemy without a stun by 20%. So if he fails, he can take down their turn meter, which is nice. The Psychic Guidance is his auto go-to, so if you put him on auto, he's going to cast this one first, even in the arena, which is rough. Places a 30% increased speed buff, a 30% increased crit rate buff, and a 30% increased crit damage buff on all allies. Now, the increased speed is nice for the arena, so it's going to bring up your other champions, which is great. The problem is, I'd much rather slow down the other team. That's my preferred way of fighting in the arena. So that would be my one kind of caveat, because I like to auto-team all my arena stuff. And then his aura is a speed aura. So let's go ahead and jump straight into the arena and throw him into some battles. I do have him all set up, I believe, in a team. A little bit more of a... Ooh, I don't want to do it. There's so many weak teams. This is probably fast-ish. So we have him in here with a little bit more of a quote-unquote adult team. As a speed lead at this level, when I go against decent teams, he's just not fast enough. The 17% is not enough. So we'll go ahead and see what we can do here. And they have a Larissa, so he may be able to survive her energy pull if they go first. So we'll slow it down. They're not going to go first. Do the energy pull. There you go. She pulled. He's immune. That's fantastic. That's a big deal. I mean, my team just got wiped, but that's a big deal. So there you go. 2 stuns and a decreased turn meter. Doesn't matter. My team wasn't going to go again. I don't know why I do that. Yeah. So we just got our butt kicked. That's what I love showing on these videos. Me getting my butt kicked. Let's go to this battle here. See what they can do. So, go ahead and decrease their speed. Now we'll go ahead and... He would normally drop all that stuff, but we will not do this. So it doesn't seem to affect her. So you got the 2 stuns and then a decreased speed on the guy who already went, so that's not bad. We'll go ahead and take all their stuff away. Boom, and we can put it on auto. He's going to cast his damage, which is great if you can get it to pair with the counter attack. The crit damage increase. And the crit rate increase if you're low on crit rate. Boom, toast. Boom, toast. Yeah, seems about right. But I'm liking it. Definitely has his utility. Increases his own turn meter every A1. So if you wanted to put him in there with an ally attack or a counter-attack champion, ooh, especially if they're going against an AoE team, yeah, he could get some serious damage done. Serious damage done. I just like the fact that also Larissa does not slow him down. It just doesn't. So let's just do one more team here. And we'll just run it on auto from the get-go. Steal, buff everybody, slam. So there you get the, if you're going with a just single hit attack, the crit rate, crit damage means you can build out your team so whoever your slam champion is doesn't have to have as much crit rate. You just need to get him to 70 because he's going to give that 30% increase. And then you can just crit damage the heck out of their kit. So if you're building him solely for the arena and you have a slammer solely for the arena, they're going to work amazingly in synergy. And then if you have to extend the fight, he's going to increase everyone's turn meter, stuns, all kinds of wonderful stuff. So a ton of utility in the arena. A ton of utility in the arena. I also really, really like him in Spider. Again, he's great in Dragon. Dragon isn't affected by turn meter control. He's really just kind of getting you through the waves and then kind of buffing you to do a little more damage on the Dragon himself. But Spider 20, yeah. We'll jump into this one real quick. Alright, so I have her in a nice Spider 20 team, and we're using Drexthar, who is kind of free-to-play friendly as long as you play the tag team for 100 straight days and always buy your token. You're going to get Drexthar. So, he's an amazing Spider 20 champ. But yeah, like I said, he always increases. That's the one thing I don't like, is that it's his go-to to buff. Because I personally want to use him for a turn control guy, and I want to use him for stun guy. Especially on these burn comps when it comes to the Spider, which round one is always just kind of spotty at best. Because rarely do you control the Spider enough unless you have, a couple cold hearts or something like that to slow the Spider down. You really want your burning to start here. Alright, so he has his time slip hit. Look at all those stuns out there. The two he didn't stun, they slow down. So your bait, like I have here, Drexthar is a bait champion. After he gets everyone all burned up, he's not going to take as many hits. Again, kind of counterintuitive, I understand that. Drexthar needs to get bit in order to start burning everybody. But that's on me, guys. Now we're getting those burns out. Ideally, you'd want him to get bit first, and then you throw the stun, turn your control after that. But that's why you want more stuns rather than turn meter control, so that's why you book him out for Spider, because the stuns, he's still going to get burned. Turn meter control, you're going to slow down how fast the Spiderlings burn, which means the main Spider will heal quicker. So that's the kind of back and forth that you have to go with Hellmut when it comes to where you're going to use him and why. Whether or not to book him. And I'm just going to let this one run so you can just see a regular Spider battle. And we can talk about Hellmut in some other places. Obviously, Doom Tower, he's going to have a lot of utility with his buffs and with his turn meter control. A lot of people get stuck and the other team's going too fast. They're going to slam you. Pair him with miscreated, not miscreated monster, Mausoleum Mage. And if you have Seer, all those buffs, oh man, you're going to cause some serious damage with Seer. So he's a good pair with Seer no matter if you have a Mausoleum Mage or not. Again, he's good in the arena. Fire Knight, obviously not too much utility there. He's going to have some utility, so the Ice Column is turn meter controllable, so he'll help out there. He'll be able to steal the 20% turn meter every time he goes with his A2, because obviously he's not going to stun the boss, which is really, really going to help. You kind of slow him down to make sure you don't get that double whammy where the boss goes with his standard move, and then you do enough damage so he hits freeze, and it's just, yeah, your entire team wipes. So he's going to be able to have a ton of utility there as well. So definitely mid-game, definitely late-game champion, early-late-game champion, free-to-play all the way. I would use the heck out of this guy in free-to-play. So he's just a solid champ. This battle's probably going to be quite a while, so I'm going to pause and cut to the end. I know I said I'd let you watch the whole thing, but I don't really want you to watch a 7-minute battle here. Alright, it looks like we're getting towards the end of the battle here. It wasn't 7 minutes right now, hitting the 4-minute mark. Oh, nope, I was wrong. Here comes some more spiders. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Jumping in and out. Time slip, good. There's the stun. That's not what we want right now. See, that's the issue. That's why the battle's going to take a lot longer. Because now there's no spiderlings attacking our dude. So if you put him in there with, you know, any other burner, pretty much, Ultimate Gaelic, all kinds of other burners out there, then you would definitely be able to just rock and roll. Ignatius, you know, just there's a ton of burners out there. Not Rangemonger, single target if you're watching my free-to-play No Fear account. He doesn't work that well for Spider when it comes to his HP burn. Alright, yeah, I think we're going to get him on this one. Think we're going to win on this round. So about another minute that we hit. Oh, and they blow everybody up. Come on now. Killing all my burn guys. There it is. Okay. So there you have it. Hellmut, Archmage Hellmut, I should say. Wouldn't want to take away his title. Fantastic champion, mid-tier. I say he's very playable, unbookable. If you're going to do masteries, you can go take a look at that real quick here. I am not going to put masteries into him. I don't want to. It just doesn't seem sensical. I'm not going to use him for clan boss. I'm not really going to use him in my dungeons for anything other than mob control. I would go War Master on him. I would go all the way down the War Master, get a little vampire so you can heal himself a little bit. If you want, you can do some turn meter control stuff like Cycle of Violence, which he's not really going to be great at. And then I would go Lower Steel down the accuracy route just to make sure he's hitting all those stuns. And kind of just this one as well. If you want to try and go get over there and get to Everlasting Lasting Gifts, get that extra turn out of all of his stuff, that's the way I do it. So kind of come down and then kind of work over and work down there as well. So boom, boom. So you have to put all your extras, and this would be a single thing, just down and down. To make it easy, go down and down. Alright, that has been the video. If you like my version of Hellmut, give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, hit the bells for notifications. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your viewership, and I appreciate you guys being here. Otherwise, come on over to the Discord and let me know what you think about the game in general. Alright, you have yourself a wonderful day.